today, expressing myself on this book that I just completed yesterday, um, by Susanna Clark. Um, yes, there will be spoilers. I will be expressing myself. This book is a page turner, and I'd also like to liken it to a book that I saw from Reading Rainbow. It has a few similar characters. I'll say that it has a few similar characters. There was this book. Oh man, on Reading Rainbow about a little boy who had a a paintbrush, a magical paintbrush, and in that book there were birds uh, that seemed similar to the birds that were in this book by Suzanne Clark. There were birds. There was the little boy, which, and then there's the king, the ocean, the castle. I just enjoy seeing the similarities in those books. Also, what got me to reading the book is that there's a movie out now called The Back Rooms. And this description, it kind of sounds like The Back Rooms. I was like, is The Back Rooms a book? So that's why I read the book, because I thought perhaps it possibly derived from this book. And just like is possible Suzanne Clark's book derived from the Reading Rainbow book that I saw. So yeah, I just thought I'd link all that together, even with the similarities that I connected to all of those. Uh, Now I'm gonna go on into the book and talk about the book. I ain't going to. Okay, so listen. So, all right. So we got the main character, and then we have another character. Which, when the main character was telling us about the other character and met up with the other character, and then the other character left, I'm like, okay, why you didn't leave with him? That's what I thought. I'm like, why you ain't going with him? Like, and then you talking about like he leave and he come back, and I'm like, why you staying there? Like, I'm like, wait a minute, like, it go and see how he leaving. But yeah, the book divulges that. But before the book divulges that, that's what I was thinking. I was like, at least go and see what, um, like how to get up out of there. But uh, yeah, so the book let us know why that didn't happen, why that didn't even transpire. Um, okay, so what he had received, and I'm guessing, okay, he said it was from the multivitamins. What was them things really? Because I was always suspicious of the other anyway. Because I'm like, why didn't he leave with the other anyway? Like, so I'm like, what are them actually multivitamins, or are those memory suppressants, or are those um night pills. I don't know what them things was. I was hoping we got to know what they were exactly. Like if Raphael would see them and we find out that they are they aren't multivitamins, but we don't get to find that out. um, and then when he does like kind of come to, he kind of he kind of go he starts to panic a little bit, but as he coming to, but um he kind of go back to sleep a little bit and is taken care of because it's quite overwhelming. uh so he go to sleep, and then the dude that's taking care of him, our main character, our main character, but I guess technically not our main character, but okay, so he being taken care of. Um, I'm trying to say, okay, so when Raphael, I'm so glad they got that cleared because I was like, oh my God, like, oh my goodness, like if he do something, okay, so I love the fact that he had clarity in his thought process, in his because I mentioned it earlier in a earlier live, not the live before this one, but the live before that one. He had very good discernment. I love to see that he had very clear discernment. He used his brain. Oh my goodness, he came to his own conclusion, and he didn't solely rely on the other to think for himself, because I kind of thought that that was going on with possibly the other giving him subjective, what did I call it, subjective thinking. uh that's what I kind of thought he was doing, which in a way he might have was. Yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad he clearly thought things through, even though he did kind of allow the other two the affect his thinking because he trusted the other so much. But somehow, some way, he started thinking for himself, and he started concluding. Um, he started using, what did I call it? The deductive reasoning. Um, he I love seeing how he knew what to say and knew what to keep to himself. In a way, though, he was honest all the while. Oh, oh my goodness. And I guess the other didn't want him out of there. Oh my God. And then the other one didn't want him out of there either. Like, what the hell? Like, oh my goodness. And then it was like he had forgot how to get there. If he was able to get there by himself, because of what I think his name Kitterman, I don't know, had said to the cop, like she was gonna try it because she wanted to see what was going on. So I guess he forgot how to get up out of there. If I guess he had to go by himself. I don't know, but I was thinking he could have followed the other to try and get up out of there, but apparently he had forgot about getting up out of there, I guess. Mm. So I do like that the cop. Um, okay, so so I'm kind of gonna jump over there. The the cop showed him the way, and then he was able to go and come as he pleased. I love that. Like, oh, that's so deep. Oh my goodness, the way that they were all able to get there, and then in a way, okay, so the main character, he forgot how to get out of there, but then the cop showed him how to get out of there, and then now he know what how to get there and go out and come back. Oh, I know that. Oh, I love that when he showed the way. Now he can go and come as he please. I love that. Um, um, Now it kind of was making me anxious because okay, so when he kind of had realized who he was, it was a bit overwhelming for him. So he kind of kind of went back to sleep and allowed himself to take care of himself so that he can survive. And um what was making me anxious was how he didn't sound like he was finna leave. Oh my God. Like I was rolling my eyes so hard. Like I was like, he gotta get up out of there. Like he gotta get up out of this. Oh, I was rolling my eyes and holding my head because I was like, I ain't know if he was gonna stay. It seemed like he was gonna stay, so I was rolling my eyes. I was like, he gotta go. He gotta get up out of there. I mean, that's why he was self preservation. That's why he was taking care of himself so he could survive to get up out of there. Oh my goodness. So I was rolling my eyes. I was like, Lord, I was like, get that man up out of there. Ugh. So the cop, she is so smart. Like she knew how to speak to him and how to react and how to respond because he he really felt like he was supposed to be there, and then but I'm like, you get that man up out of there. That's what I after a while I'm like, that's what I was like after a while, because I'm like, uh, if you don't get that man up out of there, like uh. So I'm glad. Okay, so he took a date, and I'm like, what? And then I didn't know what he was gonna do to Raphael. I was like, oh my goodness, what is gonna happen? And so he got up out of there. I ain't know if he was gonna change his mind and turn back. Oh my God, I was so happy when they got up out of there. But then he didn't switch back, and then he done switched to something else. Like, oh my goodness. So I was thinking he was gonna switch back to Matthew, but he not even who he was inside of there. He done compartmentalized. That man, he went through a lot. So, oh my goodness, I could understand how he's like taking care of himself in that situation. I just thought he would have been himself after that, but I mean, I like the fact that he can go and come in as he pleases. At least he got that power to go and come as he pleases now. He's not subjected to staying there. He can go and come as he pleases. And then I'm like, okay, Raphael, you gotta get them other folks out of there too. Like, you gotta get them folks out of there. Like, is that what Raphael doing? Is she going back and getting them folks out of there, or are they gonna out? Cause I'm like, y'all, you done discovered these people that probably got families that want some peace of where they family at. Now you done uncovered where they at. Are you gonna go and bring these people back? Like, come on, like, oh my goodness. Is she gonna do that by herself? Is she gonna take somebody else up there with her? I don't know. But he saw like the main character, he saw like the good in his environment. So when he did leave, and the people that he saw around him, he saw the potential in them. He saw, yeah. So I, yeah, he saw the good. He calmed himself when he thought about getting scared. He calmed himself and saw the good in it, and I think that that's how he was able to thrive in that in that area. Um, I just saw a picture of, or I guess an illustration of the house, and I'm glad I saw the picture because I kind of couldn't. I only could like see what he was describing, and it wasn't the vast fullness of it all. It was just the POV of his perspective of what I was seeing. So when I saw the picture, I could see it clearer. Like, oh, that's what it looked like. That's why it looked so pretty to them. Because it does look pretty. Um, it wasn't looking like that kind of sort of when I was reading it. I'm just like, I don't know what happened. It um seemed like some Lovecraft country stuff happened. Like some ritual happened. I thought like maybe them was actual people that done turned into stone, like on Lovecraft country. Oh my goodness, I didn't know. And then That's what I was thinking. Oh my goodness. And then it kind of gave like a little bit of like when he saw a person that reminded him of the king and the little boy, I was like, oh wow, that's kind of like us with the upside down or whatever. Oh my goodness, the tether kind of, I don't know, but it's like he could see the, I guess, the beauty of it all. And the picture did show like a beautiful scenery. So it doesn't look like what the movie looks like. Like I kind of had like what the movie looks like in my head, if the movie even got anything to do with the book, but the movie don't look beautiful like I ain't seen the movie, but the trailer, I saw a bit of the trailer, and no, that's not what the book was looking like. That's not what the book looking like. But I can hear some similarities of where it could have got its ideas, possibly. I don't know. But yeah, even with the little boy with the paintbrush, I was like, huh, that book. Um, that could have rolled over into this story by Susanna Clark. Uh, or not. But that's how I felt about the book when I was reading it. Um, oh yeah, another part of the book, I was like, um, at the end when he wasn't quite himself, he was somebody else but himself, and he didn't quite understand why Matthew had all the things he had, and he talking about getting rid of some of that. I was like, you better leave his stuff alone. I'm like, leave his stuff. You don't touch. You don't need to throw away his stuff. Shoot, talking about something. I don't need it. I don't have no. What he said? He said he don't need it. He don't. He said he doesn't need it. He doesn't have any use for it. And I'm like, leave his stuff alone, because he might come back and need his stuff and need to know where it's at and stuff like that. Just because you ain't got no need for it, leave that man stuff alone. That's how I felt about this other side of him that done showed up. I'm like, leave his stuff alone, cause oh my goodness, he 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 really went into self-preservation mode. Um, whether it was to protect himself from um, that dude, the other, or it was to protect itself from the elements of his situation. He really went into self-preservation mode, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, he made it. He made it, but he I almost kind of want to say he didn't make it, but he did make it. But oh Lord, he I'm uh I thought he would have came back, but he hadn't come back yet since. But that's because that was overwhelming. Oh my goodness, what he had went through. Like he had got there, but it's like he had forgot how to leave. That's the effed up part. Like, ugh. Mm, mm, mm. We so and then the other dude didn't show him how to leave for whatever reason. So uh yeah, he just went into self-preservation mode, it seemed like. But at the same time, it didn't seem like he wanted to leave, even though when he was himself in his journals, he never mentioned leaving. He was so focused on accomplishing what he had set out to do with his research with this other person. Ugh. Mm. That he just kept going. He was focused. He had tunnel vision. That I think that's what made him have to go into self-preservation mode, because he only had tunnel vision with his research. Like he couldn't see nothing else but his research. And then when he came to the conclusion that of what he did, what he went, what before he tore the pages out of his notebook, he came to a conclusion, I guess, with where he was with the research. It was so overwhelming. This is what I'm gathering from reading the book with the information presented. Is that it just, I don't know, it's almost like he couldn't fathom he it seemed like he couldn't fathom leaving his research. I don't know. That's what it seemed like. And he just uh yeah, from seemed like from that point he went into self-preservation mode. So self-preservation mode took over, because he it seemed like he ain't know what to do. Seemed like he didn't know what to do after that. Like he ain't knew what step to take. So self-preservation stepped in and took over. Ugh, that's what it seemed like from the information provided in the book. Um, yeah, that's how it's presented. Like it's because that's where he stops at. That's where he stops. Like, so I would conclude that he didn't know what step to take. It was overwhelming. So self-preservation took over. Now, maybe if he had known what step to take, meaning to turn his direction towards getting up out of there, then perhaps that would have been on his mind, getting up out of there. But it doesn't seem like that ever crossed his mind for whatever reason. Um, and I think, but that didn't never cross his mind is because he was focused on his research and what he wanted to uh, gather with him being there and learning about that dude. And then perhaps that dude was a copycat from the other dude, since that other dude had that other dude stashed away. Now this dude got Matthew stashed away. So, cause that other dude, he was like everything that other dude do, it's a copy. He copying him. So I'm like, So so that's why he didn't never take Matthew up out of there. So I mean, he could have easily have told Matthew, follow me and get that dude up out of there. Whew. uh, mm. I thought it was something like this movie I saw um with the Mad About You woman, and she had to conclude that the numbers on this cube thing was like an expiration date. I thought it was something similar to that. It actually kind of was, because the other had Matthew in there to learn about the place, and then he would come back and ask about the information. Boop boop boop. So in a way, it kind of was, with as far as like Matthew having to explore and figure out the area, and that other movie kind of, she had to explore and figure out what was going on. But yeah, so that movie. I mean, I'm about to say that movie a page turner. Oh my goodness! I'm so glad he able to go and come as his please this though. Um, cause that's the power right there. Like, oh, he wasn't able to get up out of there. Oh my goodness, he knew how to get there. Like he got there, and I'm not exactly sure like if he got there by himself or if he went with the other dude. Seemed like he got there by himself. And then after he got there, he did the research and stuff. And then it just seemed like he wasn't able to get up out of there. But yeah, learning the way, because every time Raphael came or somebody else had came, I was like, okay, now follow them. Follow them. Go see where they coming going. Like I kept trying to get him to find a way up out of there. Oh, and I almost thought it was like a kind of like a secret type situation to get up out of where. And actually, it was. But when she smelled that perfume, I thought that was the exit right there. Like he had passed it a little bit, and then he kind of went back. I thought that was a sliver of, what would you call that? Portal. I thought that was a portal for him to slip out when he smelled that perfume, man. Oh, I was so happy when he got out of there, even though ugh, yeah, my. Mm. But I guess he wouldn't be the same going through what he went through. Of course, he would be different going through what he went through, and then he done been there for like Ugh, too long. Like, oh my goodness. Woof. I just jumped. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say. That's all I have to say about that book. I'll be reading another book soon. Um, I gave it 5 stars. Usually, if I read a book all the way through, it's getting 5 stars. Like, thank you for chatting. Like the stream. Subscribe if you hadn't already. Share the screen. Stream. Share the stream. Share. Yeah. Oh boy. My link tree is in the chat. Let's see who's chatting with me. How to do? Hola. Let's see. Okay. And let me know if I need to put the chat on the screen or leave the screen like that. Whew. Man, that book, boy, I'm so glad it was quick with it. It's a real quick read. It was quick with it. I wasn't sure how quick it was gonna get, but it got quick. It got quick. It was quick. It's only about it's less than 300 pages, so real quick read. Like I said, I wanted to know what was going on, boy. So I was listening, boy. I kept, listening. I listened. I read it with an audio book. I listened to an audio book of the book, and boy, I'm telling you, when he started figuring out stuff and started thinking for himself, boy, I was like, okay, okay. I was listening. I was reading it for. I was like, what finna come next? Like, what he finna do? What? Ooh, boy, he was smart too. Boy, he was smarter. What's the saying? He's smarter than a tack. Boy, that man was smart. Boy, mm, boy, his self preservation is strong. Uh, and oh my goodness, I love how Raphael trusted him. Oh my goodness. Oof. Ooh wee. Oh my goodness. I loved it. I loved it. I didn't know exactly where he was gonna go with it. Like when he um was uh when he had when he was told who he was. Oh my goodness. And then he kind of started backpedaling a little bit. I was like, come on, man. I was like, look, like, oh my goodness. Because he had just concluded that, yes, that is him. But then he kind of subsided and kind of calmed himself down because his self was overwhelmed. So he really compartmentalized You could say he really compartmentalized that shit, like so he could survive in there. But I'm glad he got up out of there and he can go and come as he pleases. He know the way now. Like that's the power. That's really the power. Uh, and then he talking about living there. I'm like, boy, I don't know about that. And then he talking about taking that other dude with him. I'm like, man, I was like, I don't know. You might need to stay up out of there. Oh boy. Cause he talking about taking care of that dude, but then with Raphael, he told her that they couldn't keep saving each other. But he told that dude he would take care of that dude. Uh-oh. I just connected a dot, Lord. Mm-mm. Oh. So yeah, that was a quick pickup for me. That was I could say that was a quick pickup. That's one of them books that I was recommended. I saw being recommended. I didn't have it on my wish list for long. I picked it up and read it pretty took sweet. Some books be sitting on my wish list for years. That one didn't sit on my wish list for long. I like being able to pick up a book and seeing what it be about. Uh, I almost kind of feel like it's like it's being nosy a little bit. Like, what y'all saying in this book? What y'all talking about? So I get it and I read it. Um, what book did I do that with last year? Last year, the book I picked up and read, took sweet was I think I picked up a couple of them like that. Actually, yeah, I picked up. It's a book called I'm thinking about ending it or something like that. I picked that up and read that. Took sweet. Um, I think Hunger Games I picked up and read. Took sweet. I read the trilogy. Kind of, sort of took sweet. I thought about it for like a few days to a week, and then I picked it up and enjoyed it, and read the first three books in like less than 72 hours. Yeah, I really enjoyed the first three books. Um, was it another book? Of course it was. The Tiffany Haddish book, The Last Black Unicorn. I picked up Toot Sweet and read that. I think that was the last book I read last year. Was that last year? Or was that the year before? It might have been last year. Why do I feel like that was the year before? Huh. I'm not looking at my log. I'm attempting to go uh by memory. I don't have my reading log pulled up. I think that was last year that I read that book. If it was last year, whether it was last year or the year before, I read it, and that was the last one of the last books that I read for the year. I like that book, The Last Black Unicorn by Tiffany Haddish. Um, so yeah, those are just a few books that I like picked up real quick and read them without leaving them on my wish list for long. I like being able to pick up a book and read it right then and there. So yeah, this book by Susanna Clark is my first book that I picked up and read uh, and enjoyed Trip Suite for the year. The next book I'm going to read, it's a book that I've had on my wish list since last year, around October, November, December, somewhere around there. And actually, uh, I I might have had this on my list not last year, the year before, I think. Yeah, perhaps. Yeah, yeah. I think I had this on my list 2 years ago. Lord have mercy. So yeah, I'll be reading it this month. Coming up. I went from not knowing what I was going to read to knowing what I was going to read. I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to read. Now I'm like, oh, yeah, now I know what I'm going to read. Mm-mm. Let's see if there's any. Okay. So yeah, so those are my thoughts and feelings of the book that I just finished yesterday. Let me know what books you all are reading. There's a few book adaptations on Netflix. If you didn't know, if you like watching movies based on books, based on novels, um, Remarkably Bright Creatures. I just finished reading that couple of days ago. Uh, it's a movie, a beautiful movie on Netflix. Also, I reminded myself that Stranger Things is a book trilogy, and I do have Stranger Things on my book wish list, and I haven't read it. I haven't read the book yet. I haven't read the books. There's a bunch of them. It's like at least three of them. Uh, I haven't read them yet, but I have seen almost all the episodes. I didn't finish watching the latest episode of Stranger Things for that came up in this what is it called? New Year's. I didn't watch that one yet. Let me know if I need to watch that one. I did watch and enjoy Stranger Things Tales of 85. I really enjoyed that. Um It's so beautiful. I like the coloring on it. It's an animation. I like the neons, the purples, the oranges, the yellows, the pinks. Um, and to the point where I was thinking about crocheting something to commemorate uh, the auspicious occasion of watching and enjoying um, that, like crocheting a square or something, or multiple squares or something with all of those bright, beautiful colors. There's even a red in there and a black. When it first come on, when the title card comes up, it's so beautiful. So I was thinking of something I could crochet uh, with those colors in it, because a lot of those are like a lot of my favorite colors anyway. um, yeah. Also, Bridgerton is a book. There's a Bridgerton has series. If you guys are looking for something to watch, I didn't want to start watching it because I didn't read the book yet, or the books. I don't know. Some things I like. Well, I'd rather read the book first, and then some things I'd rather watch first. So it just all depends on what it is. Okay, so before I let it go, another scene in the book I kind of was a little flustered about is when Raphael was like, we're not gonna be able to like pin anything on him so that he could um, pay for what he did to Matthew. And so when Matthew finally got up out of there, and he was being questioned, the way his answers came out, Lord have mercy. I think the dude named Kitterman. No, his name was Long something with an L. The other. The way the way Matthew's answers came out, Um, the other seemed to be off the hook. Ugh, ugh, which is blustering because it kind of like plays into the other's favor. And I'm like, oh my goodness. But yeah, it's like it's with the man he was talking to about the situation and how Raphael kind of told the dude. It's like a matter of interpretation and perspective. So, but mainly interpretation. Because the dude that's hearing the information, he's interpreting it like, oh, you mean by the sea? But for clarity, because the dude told him plain and simple, but the dude he telling it to trying to get clarity, so he like, you mean by the ocean, by the seashore, and then so Matthew replies, yeah, technically, yeah, by the seaside, sure. Okay, he like, I mean, yeah, technically, so yeah, you right. He's not hung up on specifics. He's not hung up on the details. He like, yeah, you get it, you get the gist of it. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. That's yeah, uh-huh. By the seashore. I was like, okay, yeah. It's a matter of interpretation. Oh my goodness. Oh, not well, yeah, translation. A matter of translation. To interpretation, translation, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh my goodness. That's how the I don't I guess he was a cop. Yeah, he was a cop. So yeah, the male cop that Matthew was talking to, the male cop translated what Matthew said as by the seashore. And then Matthew not being too keen on specifics, details, he was like, yeah, sure, by the seashore. Yeah, yeah, I was by the sea. Yeah, uh-huh. I was on the seaside. Uh-huh. Oh my goodness. He was like, yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, I was on the side of the shore of the sea. I was like, okay. He was like, yeah, I guess you could say that. I was on the side of the. I was on the. Well, how he said it? He was like, I was on the side. Uh, I was on the seaside. Yeah, something like that. I was like, okay. Oh man. Mm. Well, that'll do it. I think I've said all I wanted to say on that book. I think. Let me think. I think I done said it all. I think. Let me check. Let me check before I be like, and another thing. Or I be like, Jackie Chan's uncle, one more thing on the Jackie Chan Adventures animation. His uncle will be like, one more thing. So let me think. I think that's all. Um, Let me think. Ooh, I mean, there's other things I could say. Well, not necessarily, but yeah, if you read the book, you guys can chat with me about it. Um, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. But yeah, there are some more things in the book. I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh, but not too many other things. Just one thing specifically. I was like, oh my goodness. Ugh. It could be dissected a bit more because I didn't even talk about the statues, like how they got there. And I'm thinking, I did mention a couple of ways they could have got there. Like I had mentioned, like it was kind of like what do you call it? Um, the upside down or the tether. I mentioned the kingdom in the book with the boy with the paintbrush, and it could be dissected and translated and all kinds of things and what it actually means. I didn't go into that because that's a labyrinth unto itself. I just focused on the surface level, okay? I just focused on the surface level. I didn't go translating into the book because I saw that could be a labyrinth onto itself about what this mean and what that mean and what it actually was. But I actually kind of touched on it when I was saying that he was self-preserving. That's how I saw it. I saw it as him self-preserving. So yeah. Um, if you read the book and then you see what he talks about about a statue and a statue kneeling down in front of a uh, what he said, a sword and a sphere. It's not a sphere, a spear, and how they all were broken into like five pieces. I think that he was describing himself as being broken. You could kind of see it like that. You could kind of translate that to that him being split into the pieces that he needed to in order to survive. That's how I saw it. Oh, I mean, I hear you. I'm just glad you got up out of there. Like, come on. Oh, like, boy. Um, I mean, but I like that he could go and come as he pleases. I like that he had. I like that he utilized his own brain, deductive reasoning to think and to conclude, and because it could have went a whole nother way, Lord. It could have went a whole nother way. Like, oh my God. Like, I'm glad what Susanna Clark went the way she went uh writing this book. Whew, 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 whew. Cause I ain't know which way it was gonna go. That's one of the reasons why it was a page turner. Like it was already a page turner, and then it became a quicker page turner. You like, like what he gonna do? Like, I know he need to get up out of there. But then like how Raphael, she was so gentle. I love it. Like it's almost uh I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at what Susanna Clark gave us. I'm glad she gave it to us like that. I'm glad she presented the story like that, and how the characters interacted with each other. And I like the fact that uh, Matthew was able to use deductive reasoning and come to his own conclusion. Cause that's power too. Like he really took his power back. Like perhaps the other piece of him that he was didn't have that deductive reasoning. Um, but the him that he is now does. And the other part of him went, that went in there didn't have the self preservation that he needed. So that's why the other part of him showed up. And then the other part of him that was self preserving him, he didn't have like I'm going around in a circle at the sick and right now. But yeah, he didn't have the discernment. So the other part of him showed up, and the other one was able to discern uh, what he needed. Oh, so I really like seeing that he showed up for himself in his time of need with everything that he needed. He was able to show up for himself. Oh, and I almost kind of cried. I was it was bubbling. I was like a little bit. Um, at one point, I'm trying to think when that was. It was towards the end, and I kind of was doing that that right there. Um, what happened? I guess I was so relieved that he got up out of there. That's I started kind of crying. Or maybe it was because he didn't turn back into Matthew. It was like after he cried. It was like after he cried, I started crying. But it might have been because he got out of there. But then he wasn't Matthew. So maybe that's why I started crying. I was trying to think, why did I start crying? Um, or maybe I started. like happy crying because um he got his power back. Like he's able to go and come as he pleases. I don't know exactly why I started doing that, but it might have been a combination of all of that. Um, yeah, it might have been a combo. I'm trying to think. If there's anything else I would like to say. Oh, I think it was when he was with his family. I kind of started doing that heaving cry when he was with his family and his he was talking about his sisters and his family and how they liked having him back or something, but it was only him as how he looked. It wasn't him. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He and that right there, that felt really detached. Like, dang man, like can y'all do something to like uh like bring y'all closer? But it's like he was so far detached that he rather not be close to them. Ugh, I think that might have been why I started heaving. Oh my goodness, because he had no recollection of them, and instead of like I'm like get to know them, like I'm like get to know them. Oh, okay, let me leave it alone. Let me leave it alone. The book is already written. He was like, I don't know them folks. I'm like, oh my goodness. Well, like he could, make a new connection relationship with them as who he is now. But he's so detached. He like, I don't know them people. Oh my goodness. I gotta laugh. I'm crying. Mm, mm. Oh boy. Oh man. Mm, mm. Do like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. To purchase the book I'm talking about, you can go to my bookshop, available via the link in the chat, and you can look it up by the title uh, or the author's name or both. My bookshop is courtesy of Bookshop. And like the boy say, you don't have to take my word for it. You can read the book yourself, and you can have a copy. You bookshop has different formats of the book or any book that you're looking for. So you just click the format tab and choose the format you would like to enjoy the book in. Some books have ebook format, some books have CD format, CD audio format, um, paperback format, special edition format, hardback format. Congratulations to Susanna Clark. She won a prize for this novel. I think it's I put it in the title. She won a prize for writing fiction. Now, I just came up on this book and just like I said, I saw it a couple of times being recommended. I picked it up and read it, took sweet pretty much. And I saw that Susanna Clark won a prize for writing fiction. I think it said, yeah, it's in the title. It's in the title. So I put all of that in the title. So congratulations and thank you for writing this book how you wrote it, how you presented it. Oh my goodness, I ain't mad at you, okay? Cause oh, he showed a lot of great attributes. The character, I like how he saw the bright side of things, um the best. He saw the best in his situation after he switched. I guess you could say after he switched. I don't know, like uh, from what we saw, because we could kind of conclude what we didn't see, but that might have not was working. So I do like what we got to see with the self-preservation and seeing him like be for him, seeing himself comfort himself by seeing the the best in his situation, especially it points out when he's in the dark and how he kind of was afraid of the dark and he comfort himself and soothed himself and was comforted in the dark. Oh, love it. Boy, he was there for himself, boy. Woo. Mm. And it's like he knew what he needed at that time. Like we kind of could see where it could have went just by you showing that the character was afraid a little bit. So by him stepping up and comforting himself and being like, "It's all right." Oh, love it, love it. He always like every time he might have did see something like a little like scary or frightening, he always um uh switched his perspective and gave it a positive view. So I do like seeing that. I think that's what helped him a lot. That's what helped him a lot. Like that's how he was able to handle a lot of what he handled. Seemed like um, by switching his viewpoint. So excellent.